gameplay background for you guys, and our first topic would be For Honor. What do you guys think of that game coming out? What do you guys think of For Honor that's gonna be coming out
Wait,
soon?
it's gonna be fun.
I
It's
think it's
gonna
gonna be.
fun.
I honestly think it's gonna be amazing. Do any of you guys know what class you guys are gonna do? Like PV, what do you think your class is gonna be?
I'm doing the Chinese. Like I forgot the name.
Samurai Jojo.
Vikings all the way.
Jojo.
Yeah, samurai.
Jojo.
But I'm gonna do the
Jojo,
one.
I'm
like,
talking to
it's
PV
like-
Jojo. Don't be rude, dude.
Chill, dude. God.
So, hey Robert, what class do you think you're gonna choose? Like, so
I'm probably gonna be a knight.
the knight, and Jojo, you wanna be a samurai?
Yep.
I'm probably gonna go with the samurai as well, because I've seen some gameplay of it and I already know what kind of samurai I'd like to be. And I'm honestly looking forward to the game. That I'm definitely gonna be streaming the beta when the beta's done downloading. Definitely, probably, most likely tomorrow for sure. But how is everybody tonight on our wonderful stream?
Good.
That's good.
Yeah, it's been a pretty good day.
That's pretty good.
Don't fin it out.
Mine was kind of boring.
Fair enough. But, so yeah, welcome to the podcast. I've never done this before.
Well, I'm pretty sure none of us have.
None of us have, that's true. So go easy on us on this. We're trying. But I plan on making this like an hour-long podcast with just the same gameplay background because I'm not good enough at editing. Nobody here is. I mean, I would recommend also, I would say, oh, okay. So what do you guys think of sports?
I mean, I'm a sports
rather
fan.
play one sport than any others.
I used to play like a lot. I used to play soccer for actually 7 years.
Wait, what did you play for 7 years? Didn't hear you, dude.
Soccer actually.
Oh, I played 2 years of that myself.
I mean,
Robert,
by now I think I've played 3 years of basketball.
did you play any sports, Robert?
I played like 6 years of baseball.
Nice. Now, what do you guys? Okay, let's expand our horizons. What do you guys think of the NFL?
Oh well.
Oh,
Or even more
are you
specifically, what did you guys
talking
think of our last Super Bowl, especially the halftime show? Because those memes are getting pretty spicy.
The Super Bowl. I mean, I was
Also
kind of disappointed. I was very disappointed of the Atlanta Hawks.
Like your team lost.
Well, I mean, I didn't really like any of the teams. I just didn't want to see Patriots win.
No, I'm dipping.
I just didn't want to see the Patriots win, so I was going to see the Falcons.
Freaking cold. Oh,
Robert.
it's cold. Sorry. Chilling.
Yeah, he's cold. He's saying he's cold.
No, I heard him say something about the game.
No, I'm cold.
He said you're dipping. Anyways.
I know I said I'm dipping. You go get my clothes. God. Jesus. Stop laughing at me.
Okay. I'm sorry. But
It's not nice.
so do you guys like the new what do you guys think of the new Splinter Cell game coming out featuring Lady Gaga?
What?
game is that?
That's a thing?
No, it's Robert. Come on, did you not see the halftime show or any pictures of it?
I haven't ever seen that actually.
She like comes down from like the ceiling on a rope. It looks like she belongs in like Mission Impossible or some shit.
That's really dumb actually.
That's why there's so many
Like,
jokes
to tell
about
you
it.
the truth, to tell you the truth, I thought those were legit stars when the thing was open. It was actually I was actually just pretty surprised about that.
Wait, the what? You kind of mumbled that.
I know.
Yeah.
Do you know how the stadium roof was open when she came down on the roof? When she came down from it?
Yeah.
I at least thought those stars were actual like stars for a little bit. I'm like, then wait. I legit thought that.
Oh, come on, Pete. I thought you were better than this.
But then I was like, oh, then they're drones.
Does anybody have any fun? Now, does anybody here have any fun stories to tell? Any crazy stories to tell?
Like a walking off by a golf club.
Not me.
Oh God,
I can
dude.
talk about the time I got hit in the face with a golf club.
Robert, what about the time your brother got hit in the back of the head by an aluminum baseball bat?
What? Which one?
Thomas.
Got me in the back of the head with a baseball bat.
An aluminum baseball bat. That's why he told me something about that. It also was middle school, so he probably was lying.
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he's probably lying.
I
Anyways,
probably just couldn't have been messing around, probably, but
yeah, that was the middle school days. Those were the old days. The really old days.
I can tell you about the time I got hit in the face with a golf club.
Well, do you want me to tell us that story and how it happened? Like, what started it?
Okay, well, me, my brother, and my family were playing like mini golf. Well, my brother thought it would be a good idea to like swing it as hard as he can. Well, I didn't realize he was gonna do it, and I was sitting behind him, and he brought it up and bashed me in the eye with the front of it.
Oh God, dude,
Yeah,
nice,
it sucks.
gnarly, bro. Is that okay? Real
wasn't.
quick,
Stop.
is everybody's party settings like voice to be shared on every always allowed?
It usually is.
I think mine was, yeah.
Can you guys double check real quick? Because if that's not on, those who don't have it on, you cannot be heard on stream.
Mine is usually always. And you're the only one that can actually change that, so.
No, everybody has their own preferences with that, Robert. Because like you make it only for this party and only for that one party.
Chat audio.
Can we
Voice
have a
allowed.
third person in this plan?
Voice allowed to be shared.
Where do I go for that? Let's see.
Party settings, PV.
Oh!
Oh, Polly.
Oh, that happened so fast.
Anyways, do you guys want to hear the story how I almost tore up almost all the skin off my hand?
No,
I think
I have
you
not
told me
heard that
that.
actually.
So,
Really?
in freshman year of high school, we were playing wall ball. We were playing like the peg wall ball. Like basically, you get fucking hit. And I think they were like, I basically called to the office because I had some paperwork I needed to grab. I don't remember what it was for. I have no idea what it was for. But I was like, okay, and I go right up next to the wall. It was like, do you know those? You guys know like those gnarly looking walls that like how like all spiked down and everything. That's like basically cement that wasn't smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's one of those walls. I go right up next to it and I do it. And my hand scrapes all against that. As hard, I swung it hard. Like I was gonna do full out with the ball, and it just scraped all against that, dude. Oh, it was.
Why? Like, why would
I
you
didn't
do
even
that?
because I didn't know. I didn't think I was that close. I didn't know I was that close to
idiot
it.
back then.
PV, what did I say? But no, like, I didn't know I was that close. I thought it was a lot farther from it. So I was like, okay, I'm just gonna do this, and I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll come back in a bit. But no, I hurt myself pretty bad. And you know what they did? They basically gave me some lotion, some Band-Aids. Here, put this on. You know, I can't really use my right hand to open the packages or put it on.
To this day, or
No, my hand's all fine now. My hand is perfectly fine.
Well, you didn't really give the full information out of that, so I can see where PB got that question from.
Yeah, I understand that. That's very understandable. Yeah, I didn't mean that. No, it was freshman year. Like, it's all good now. But I'm just saying, like, they expected me. They even have the nurse help me or anything. It's like, here, take this, and you can put it on yourself. You know, it hurt to use my right hand. It hurt like a motherfucker. It hurt like hella to use my right hand. Shh. I'm gonna try not to. This is a chill podcast.
You did very well right there. That was actually quite smooth.
But yeah, like I kind of hated that school, and then the next year I went to the other high school in my city. Jojo, we need a story from you now. Any wacky and crazy experiences from Jojo Slayer?
Well, I mean, I don't really have any crazy experiments.
Stories,
Experiences.
come on.
Experience. I know you my experience. I had to give you crap for that one.
But on this Sunday, I have a doubleheader for basketball, which I'm not really looking forward to. But
That's not like a story, Jojo. Have you not had anything weird happen to you or anything? Like, come on.
Like in the past, like way back then, way back.
Yeah, as far back as you can
Way back
remember. As far back as you can remember. I have some embarrassing stuff I can say when I was a kid, like some stuff I thought when I was a kid.
I actually have one.
I don't really have any. Nothing really has happened. No.
Wow, your life is boring, bro.
Your life settings are really boring.
Not really. It's just that.
There's so many stories how I've actually have fractured both my arms, have stitches in my head.
Fun. That does not sound fun.
Oh! All right. I'm gonna tell you this story then. Thank you for bringing stitches up.
There we go.
So one day I was taking a shower. Alright, it was nighttime, So I was about to go to bed. It was like at least like 6, but it was like the sun would go down at like 6 or 5. So I was taking a shower, and I was taking a hot shower. So I like hot showers. And then my brother comes in with like a big cup. It was a pretty big cup, full of cold water. All right, cold
Just
water.
not gonna ask.
And he when I was taking the shower, I didn't even know he came into the restroom, and he just poured it all on me. And I got so mad that I tried chasing him, even though I tried chasing him, and I slipped and fell out the shower.
Ooh, that shit hurts.
Yeah, I fell out the shower, slipped, and busted my chin open on our tile flooring in our bathroom.
Oh, dude.
Is it a problem? I wanted to laugh when you said when you slipped.
No, as soon as he said shower, I was laughing silently, like low-key, honestly. Like, I was in the shower, like, oh, a shower story, okay. PV, let's hear
I
yours.
was bleeding a lot.
Alright.
Is your settings on,
No,
PV? Are your
I don't
settings
know.
good, though?
This is in my backyard. So I was just, let's say it was around like 2 years ago, around Christmas time. So, I was just going outside to take the dog out. Then I went to go to my nearest backyard to see if there's anything. I like to look I find on animal footprints, like those animals like deer, rabbits, all that stuff. So when I went to look in our neighbor's backyard, the only thing I see was one single bear footprint. No trail, no nothing. I'm like, alright. So I looked around, tried to follow it. Nothing. No trail, no trail, no nothing. I was like, okay. So that was like interesting for me, because I was like, oh, yeah, must be one foot bear.
It was just one footprint. That's it.
A 1
much
foot
one
bear.
footprint.
A 1 foot bear,
One
BB.
footprint. Exactly, a 1 foot bear.
I hope there was only one bear.
No, like, no, you think like
1
the bear only
foot.
had like one leg, Robert.
Oh, that'd be weird.
That'd be hella creepy, honestly. It's just like jumping at you with one leg. You're like, ah, that'd be fucking terrifying.
I'd be heck scared, bro.
I'll be laughing.
I'd be done with life, dude. Like, low, honestly.
Wow, so this is what life comes to.
Basically, that's honestly kind of funny.
Okay, next topic if you want to change.
Robert, you give us a topic.
I was thinking about favorite game,
Oh, I'm
but
down.
you kind of just thought, oh, okay. Okay, never mind. Never
Robert,
seen my
you-
subject.
Robert, you came up with the subject, Robert. You start on it. You gotta start on it. If you came up with it, you
Favorite game.
and like give a reason
Probably
why
The
it's your favorite
Last
game.
of
Last of Us.
Last of Us, because they didn't take the original route of a zombie. They took the route of an infected that could be taken down as like a zombie, but not as one.
Yeah, I kind of like the idea of how they did that.
See, I'm gonna be honest. I didn't really enjoy The Last of Us that much, in my opinion, because I don't like the sneaking games so much. I like you know how I am with games. Like I don't enjoy the sneaking games, and I wasn't very good. I'm not good at sneaking in the games, so I didn't really enjoy it. I mean, the story is good and all, but I'm not gonna be getting Last of Us Part 2. I'm not gonna be getting that.
Wait,
I definitely will.
Whoa,
Oh, yeah.
hold. Is it part 2?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you not see the trailer at Sony? Dude, they did a release trailer. You basically play as Ellie most of the game.
Yeah, well, Joel goes to mostly die.
Let's
He's like
talk about that.
super old, so you can't really do anything.
Let's talk about that trailer. Let's talk about that trailer actually. Jojo, have you seen it?
No, I have not.
Okay, so in the trailer, Ellie's playing the guitar, and she basically singing, and then at the end, she's like, "I will kill them, every last one of them." And then basically, actually before that, Joel's like, "You ready?" But a lot of people are speculating that Joel's actually dead because his hands look nice. His hands are nice and clean, and he comes from like a bright light. And people are contemplating. There's like some theories going that Joel is actually dead because his hands are never clean. His clothes are nice. He comes from like a light outside. And plus, another thing is you play as Ellie for most of the game, if not all the game. So what do you got? What are your thoughts on that?
Like, I played through, like, halfway through the Last of Us. So, I never, like, finished the full thing.
Neither have I,
I
but
beat
I've
that
seen.
game like 3 times.
Well, I mean, I think My favorite game would probably be Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3.
Oh, we have a COD kid here. Why is it your favorite game?
I can.
Well, because I would just go off in that game. Like I'd be like, have you ever gotten so close to getting a nuke? You just need one more kill, then you just die.
I've never played the
Like
Modern
the
Warfare
most-
series, dude. I never played Modern Warfare.
It's smallest
Really?
thing ever.
Really? I never played Modern Warfare. I was a Black Ops kid.
But the only thing I really liked about Modern Warfare 3 was Spec Ops or Special Ops because it's actually really fun.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I like
Special
that
Ops
too.
was great.
I
I wish
loved
they
it.
bring that back in one of the new ones. I hope they
I
do.
thought they would have brought that back in Infinite Warfare. It's a warfare game, so I thought that would have been.
You got a point there. You got a good point there.
Literally,
Oh,
that game of like when I played that, the only thing I really did was that.
I did hear that
just-
was honestly the most popular game. That's what I heard for the most part. So, now, PV, your favorite game.
That's actually a really tough one. But pretty much my favorite game is I forgot the name of it. What was it?
It's your
It's
favorite
like- it's
game,
a
you
Star Wars-
forgot the name of it.
It's like a Star Wars Battlefront series, like the old PS2.
Oh, the first one, the
Star
second one.
Wars.
Star Wars
Star
Battlefront 1
Wars-
and Star Wars Battlefront 2.
One
The-
was
the
fun.
old-
Didn't I give you Manji?
Yeah, I bought Star Wars Battlefront 2 off you and your brother.
Star
I did give
Wars
it to Jason because I got him a PlayStation 2 this last Christmas, so I gave it to him along with it. But you know, it's Jason. We all know Jason.
Yeah, so Star Wars was my all-time favorite.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to say Crash Bandicoot. No,
Oh, yeah.
it's either I'm torn. It's either Crash or Spyro. Because I played more Crash than anything. I had like almost every Crash game for PS2, and I'm telling you right now, I am getting the remake. I'm getting the Crash remake with the first three games. I'm getting that remake for sure. I'm definitely getting that. Because I love Crash so much. Crash, I grew up with Crash more than any other game. And also Spyro. I played only one Spyro game, and that was the Eternal Night. I heard not many people actually liked that one very much. I heard that one was one of the worst ones, but I honestly enjoyed it a lot. I didn't
I
care.
just
like,
remember
everything
the
thought-
game.
I loved that game. Robert, you really liked
remember
King
it.
Kong on the PS2, didn't you?
Yeah, King Kong. Yeah, I remembered a game.
And then your brother ended up finding the last stick that you were stuck on for like how many years on that one part, and he ended up finding it. It was just
Like
on a wall.
3 years of that. I couldn't
And
even
it's just on a wall.
It was like a little lever.
No,
lever.
you know, I think we should talk about next. I
Sitting
think we should talk
on
about
a
the new
wall.
Ghost Wildlands.
PV, he's not
Well, we
finished.
can't really. Well, we can't say we can't say anything about that because we haven't really seen it.
Yeah,
at
we
all.
haven't seen enough about it. Well, we can give our thoughts. Like, are we gonna play it? I'm gonna
Yeah.
play it. I will be streaming that. I'm gonna be
Oh, yeah,
streaming it with
definitely.
Play it.
these guys, with the squad, with Demon Soul,
Mostly
PV
the
Golf,
original.
and JoJo. The original squad. For those of you who don't know, we are the top brand. We are the leaders. Well, I'm the leader, but anywho, these guys are my top branch of our clan. That's why it's the Death Riders podcast. And on other podcasts, I'm hoping to get more members of the clan on to talk and stuff, not just always these three. I'm planning on getting other people to come on and talk, you know? So it's not always the same people.
Well, I hope they do.
I know, I was trying to get Mista and Nate on this one, but they're busy. So there's that. But, okay, so next thing. Let's say, what are you guys thinking about, actually, I don't know. I was going to say something about maybe, here's something I heard. Here's something that Sony and Microsoft both said. They're not going to be making a console for a good, 4 to 5 years, something like that.
Well, time to switch to Xbox.
No, neither is Microsoft. Neither of them are going to make a new console for a long time. They're taking the same amount of break. They basically, here's my theory behind it. I think they came together and talked and decided to take a break together to not make any new games or anything.
I mean, I think it would be cool if they came together to make like one.
That'd be
console.
amazing because then also Xbox and PlayStation people will be able to play like a lot of our old clanmates that left us because they switched to Xbox much to their dismay. Like Black Ghost Lion, those of you who remember him, he was one of our closest buddies when it came to playing games.
Yeah, he kind of dipped us for Xbox.
No, he didn't choose to. His parents got him an Xbox. He didn't even either one. He basically got an Xbox One. He might be getting one PS4 soon, but it's fine. It's like the thing is that'd be kind of cool. But JoJo, they're never gonna come together though, because if they didn't, they're only they would it'd be too much of a domination. It wouldn't be fair. They would monopolize it, and you're not. Well, I guess there's Nintendo, but Nintendo doesn't do so well on the consoles.
Well, I think PS4 is better, but Xbox would dominate the PS4.
No, if they combine, I'm saying if they
I disagree on that.
Combine, then they would dominate the whole console industry.
Well, okay,
That's what I'm saying.
Well, I wouldn't say they would dominate. It
They
wouldn't dominate
would.
the PS4, but it would dominate it's like in memory and stuff like that.
Right, no, I'm saying if Microsoft and Sony came together to make a console, they dominate the industry.
No, I mean like if they came together, there'd be too much like system like memory on that one system.
So I don't
most
get
of
what
the
you mean
memory
by like
dominate
Xbox would take over
games.
PS4. They'd be the same thing, by Robert.
Okay, now I understand fully what you mean.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like you didn't understand. That's what I meant by that. Like they would literally be the exact thing by then. But I know they're never gonna do it because first off, I don't think anybody would let them do that. Because, you know, the whole monopoly thing with that, they wouldn't know. Well, I mean, like I said, there's Nintendo, but Nintendo's consoles, they don't live up to it. They never do. They never have. But, I mean, I'm a major Nintendo fanboy at the same time. I played through all of Pokemon Moon within, like, 3 days of its release, so... I'm the big nerd here. But I'm fine with that.
Actually, there's really nothing wrong with that. I used to be a Pokemon nerd, so...
I know every Pokemon by heart, honestly.
Oh.
Next topic. We're gonna talk about YouTube in general. So, Robert,
That's a big topic.
would you think you'd be willing to create a new channel under just Demon Soul 32 and stream it sometimes off PlayStation?
Even at 23.
Demon Soul
So
20,
my
yeah.
32's
You used to be 32, but would you maybe think about willing to do that?
Say again? Would I be willing to make it again?
Yeah, basically like do co-op streams with me and stuff.
Well, I had it at one point, and I was doing it with Dez.
Dez?
Well, at that point, for some reason my account wouldn't show up, so I just stopped making.
Well, they fixed that. It was actually a glitch in the system, because you know how YouTube's so fucking broken as it is? YouTube's honestly a garbage system, but it's the best we got. YouTube is very
It was
broken.
gone, no, it was gone for like a week. It was supposed to show up in like 1 or 2 days, but it was gone for like a week. It wouldn't
Yeah,
show
but
up.
mine shows up if you search mine, like right off the bat. But just think about it. PV, JoJo, would you guys be willing to do the same?
What, make a YouTube account?
Make a YouTube account and stream.
I wouldn't stream. I'll make a YouTube account.
PV, why won't you
think
stream,
I would
PV?
have the time, honestly.
Because I won't have the time. I won't have like the things to do it.
You have plenty of
Yeah,
time. You can stream
that's-
Ark with Robert. That's all you guys ever play. Like you guys play that on hours on end. I only do an hour stream a day. That's all I do, if that.
I mean, I just wouldn't have time.
JoJo, I can give
Yeah.
that to you, JoJo, because you're never on as it is. I was honestly happy that you got on tonight because a lot of stuff's happening in our city. But back to the podcast. Back with the whole
definitely-
YouTube thing. YouTube is honestly very broken through. And like some recent stuff that happened was that your subscriber count would go like PewDiePie lost 6 million subs at once, but the subs weren't actually
when?
gone. It just said that they were gone. Like those
Yeah,
subs are
that
actually
guy's
gone. It just
rich as
made it
hell.
sound like their subs are gone. You know? So YouTube is like very broken at the moment. It's been like, especially with the whole what's the word? Monetization thing. Did you guys hear about that?
No.
Like if you cuss too much in a video, you can't make any money. Do you guys know the YouTuber Boogie, like Boogie123, something like that?
What
I
about
think so.
Well, you know he's a pretty big guy, but he always tries to help people that have like depression and stuff in his videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, he basically like he made a video. This was a while back though. This was when Battlefield was in beta. They fixed it now, but back then, basically because he had the word suicide in the title, he couldn't make any money off that video.
Wow.
You
Well,
know,
that
he was
is a very bad word to put on because of how people take it.
no, but here's the thing. He the whole point with him talking was to help prevent that stuff. They didn't even watch the video. They just looked at the title and said, "No, we can't give him money because he has suicide in the title."
Wow.
Yeah, he was trying to
But
help
that's
people.
dumb though, because he's taking time out of his life in order just to make that one video.
I know, and also here's another thing: like, if you cuss too much in it, it would happen to you too. Like, you wouldn't make any money off a video. You cuss too
Oh,
much,
that's
you can't do
actually-
any stuff like that.
Wow. That's
And
actually quite stupid.
okay, I have a question for you. Who do you guys think is the currently most viewed channel? What type of channel is it?
I mean, I would say, so not like actual like YouTuber, but like channel.
We'll give YouTuber first. Robert, who do you think it is, Robert? What kind of what YouTuber would
Most
you think?
viewed YouTube channel?
Yeah, at the moment.
PewDiePie.
I say
Nope.
Vanoss.
Oh yeah,
Nope.
with me, I would say Vanoss.
No, it's neither of them. PewDiePie maybe gets 2 million views. You know he has like 50 million subscribers. He doesn't get that many. Okay, he gets a lot more than that, but he doesn't even get near. Like he could get like 14 million views per video, but he thinks his channel is dying. Because compared to views, it's so low. And no, it's not Vanoss either. I mean, Vanoss is getting pretty popular, but it's not him. It's a toy review channel.
Oh, what's his name?
Yeah, it's like a
Raji?
little kid. Yeah, it's like a little kid doing toy reviews. Is currently the most popular on YouTube. And it's and also a
That's
reason.
actually good for the kid though.
No, a reason why, and also there's like this weird channel used to do prank videos and stuff. They now do like this weird. They dress up in like characters and everything and act out these stupid scenes and everything. And those gain so many views because parents in other countries that don't understand that they just look up like Frozen and something like that, and those are the first videos that pop up. So they watch that for their kid because they can't find the actual movie on YouTube. Does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
That makes sense.
But I mean, it's really weird what's going on with the whole YouTube scene, honestly.
Ow, that hurts. Okay. New thing I just thought of.
What'd you just?
Worst
What-
the worst pain you are in right now.
Right now?
Right now.
I mean, my mic's rubbing against my chest. It's just a little irritating, but I mean.
Probably not.
I mean, like that's about it. But okay.
I don't know, cause I have one. I have a horrible one.
Well, that's you though.
I'm just trying to make conversation. I don't know what to talk about.
Let's just change it. Most terrible pain you've ever felt in your life.
Well, that's right now, actually.
Probably
no.
me busting my chin open.
You have a story to tell, good sir.
Who, me?
Yeah, you say you have stories, but you busted your
already-
chin open.
I
Let's hear
already
it.
Yeah, I already told the story though.
I thought you said, oh yeah, the shower thing, the shower story. What were you doing in the shower, George? I'm kidding.
I was just taking
PD,
a
what's the
shower.
worst pain you've ever felt and what was happening?
Golf clubs in the mouth, cut my lip, cut my tooth open, and cut.
Wait, you
knocked my
said cut your
out.
tooth?
Yep. Chipped my
Chipped the
tooth.
tooth, same thing.
How do you cut your tooth?
Chipped.
Chipped it. Sorry. Chipped.
Oh, I was like, what?
Same thing, Laura,
Sorry.
same difference.
Alright.
Yeah. So that hurt.
Right now, my worst pain is right, like, do you know where your gum attaches, like, do you know where your lip attaches to your gum?
Yeah.
That's what mine is right now. I was on the bus and I was gonna bite my nail, but in the bus, I was biting my nail, and, well, when I went to bite it, the bus went down, and my nail slipped, and I cut the middle piece where, like, the mouth and the gum attaches, and I cut that, so that's cut right now.
Welcome, Mister, to the podcast. We're doing a podcast. Welcome to the podcast. Our latest topic is the most pain you've ever felt in your life. What can you give us off that? In your entire life, your entire being, the longest you've ever
when
lived.
I heard Jimmy's question, I thought he meant like as of like right now.
No, I mean like in all of your whole life.
Well, I broke my arm too, but I didn't feel it because all the adrenaline was happening.
Nice. I have a story about the time I
Okay,
broke a
like,
kid's glasses in middle school.
you broke someone's nose?
I broke a kid's glasses, like full out.
Wait, I did. I know this one.
You don't?
No, I think I do. Is this
Do
the
you
one in middle school you got into that fight?
Yeah, Dylan Waldron. You remember Dylan Waldron?
Yeah.
Yeah, Thomas was right there. For those of you who don't know, I went to middle school with Robert's brother, so he knows like half my stories. But so basically, he was just chasing me around like the playground or whatever, and he just kept kicking me in the shin as hard as he can. And he ended up pissing me off enough that I turned. I honestly have always wanted to get into a fight like low key, cause I have so much honest I honestly have like a lot of anger hidden that I just always wanted to release onto somebody. But anyways, we're not talking about the game. We don't talk about the game while we're podcasting. And it doesn't. Who, Nate? Nate?
Alright.
Well, not right now, Mister. Okay, welcome to the stream, Nate. Welcome to the podcast. Now, on this podcast, we're gonna be nice to each other. We're gonna do our best not to cuss. We don't talk about the game that we're playing because it's just a podcast. We're just talking. That's all the whole point of this.
Hey, actually, Deathblade,
Yeah, PV.
I gotta go.
Oh, I'll see you, PV.
No, I'll see you later.
Okay. All right. So, since Nate's the latest person to join, give us a new topic, Nate.
A new topic?
Yeah, a new topic to talk about.
I don't know.
No, that wasn't the first
Which
one.
game?
No, that wasn't the first one. That was like the fifth one. We've been doing this for a bit now.
Let me think.
Or Mr. Either one of you guys, just give us a topic.
Ooh, I have one.
Okay.
What's your most favorite car?
All right, I'm good with that. A Dodge Viper S, the prototype Dodge Viper.
Yeah, that's nice.
I would probably say, Ferrari, like Italia or whatever.
For me, it'd probably be a 1969 Mustang.
Yeah, or well, for me, let me change mine to a '69 Challenger.
Oh yeah, those.
There we go. That'd be my car. Either that or one of the first Dodge Rams. One of the others. I'm a huge Dodge fan. I love Dodges. Considering I drive a Ford at the moment, but that's not the point. Anyways, let's try to get a topic where we can get a good discussion going. Let's get a good discussion going on something. Yeah. Let's say this. No.
Ooh.
No, I can't remember any of those. I've always been able to handle most food. Like I've only had to spit out food like twice in my life.
Yeah.
Oh.
Dude.
Dude, that's some stories. Let's start from the top. Mista, since you brought it up, you give us your first.
Yeah, brain.
You guys say it. Okay, Robert.
Oh, I don't want to say it. God dang it.
You have to
It's not
do
really.
it.
It's not really embarrassing.
It's just you.
It's how
You
it
basically it
happens.
makes you. It's such a bad experience. It makes you want to bleach your brain out.
No, it's
You
not
bleach it.
bad. It's just how it happened.
Say it.
It was stupid.
Good.
Okay,
Let's
well-
hear it.
I was in a classroom, and me and two other people, me and mostly two girls, we were just sitting there talking. Then my friend came over, and then once he came over, the teacher walked in, and we had to go back to our seats. Well, one of the girls came over to me. I was dating the other girl, and her friend walked over to me, and she said she wanted to tell me a secret, and she kissed me, and her friend got mad, which I was dating, and got mad and walked out.
That's bad.
That's pretty
Yeah.
bad. Jojo, what do you got?
All right, so mine same. It's not like awkward, but so it was when I was in elementary school. So we were like me and my friends. We're sitting at a table, and there's like 3 girls and then like four boys, like me, my friends and stuff. So we were just sitting there and we're having lunch, and I had a chocolate milk, and my friend took it So I mean, I was still holding on to it, so I
You
was
had
trying
some
to get it
chalky
back.
milk.
Yeah, chocolate. That was like the only good chocolate. That was like the only good milk they had. It was either that regular or just strawberry.
Yeah.
But so we're just chilling, and he tried taking my milk, and I still held on to it. And then as we kept pulling, and then it later like kind of like ripped apart and exploded, and it landed only on the girls.
Oh, dude.
Oh no.
Dude. I can't think of anything awkward, but I can think of something hella embarrassing, and I want to bleach my brain at this moment. Okay, I was such... Excuse my language on this one, but I was such a little bitch in elementary school. Oh my god.
Who was it?
Mister, what did I say? We're not making fun of each other on the stream. This is a calm stream, dude. But basically, I hate this moment. I honestly don't want to say this. Oh my god, I don't. If I say this, each of you have to say an embarrassing story.
Oh, what the? I just told you mine though.
That was not
Don't
embarrassing,
say it.
that was awkward. Big difference. You even said yourself that that wasn't embarrassing. So basically, I was best friend. Well, I thought he was my best friend. Well, to me, he was my best friend. I don't know if I was his best friend or not, but I don't care about that. So basically, he was like in his last year of elementary school. I was like a third grader, and I would get like honestly like hella upset if like he didn't sit next to me on the bus. Like I literally did. Like I was attached to this kid, and I even cried sometimes when he went because he went to sit next to me on the bus.
Is that it?
I'll do another one. I'll do another one. I just gotta think of another
I was
one.
gonna say that I could go next, but
You go for no, Georgia. Go for it. 'Cause I have to think of another one.
All right, so just to let you know, this was when I think I was in the 3rd or 4th grade. All right, so I went to the restroom, and my friend was in it too. There was a kid taking a dump. I don't know why we did this, but so like I wanted to see who was in there. Like I was seeing if anyone was in there. So I looked under the stall, and I realized there was someone taking a dump. So then me and him just started laughing, but like we're like immature at that point. And so I looked under. That we started making fun of him, and he got mad. So me and my friend left the bathroom, and then he later told on us to like a teacher, but we didn't know he was like a 6th grader or something. So yeah, we got in trouble. But it was funny to us because he was just taking a dump. So.
So you're those kind of people who make fun of the kids who actually have to take a shit at school because they can't hold it any longer. I'm one of those people. I'm one of those people that had to do that because like I hated doing that at school. I honestly did. I hated doing that when I was in school. I hated
still
doing
can't
that.
do it.
I don't.
I only did it when I would literally either do that or I would literally shit myself. Like, I mean, I've kind of trained. I've been able to train myself now. But okay, I want to hear an embarrassing Nate story.
A what?
An embarrassing Nate story.
I'm trying to think. Well, I can think of a very embarrassing chain of events.
Go for it.
Happened. Well, so me and Braden,
Which is Mista, by the way.
We have a friend who has no censor. Well, we had a friend. No, Tristan.
Mister, let him tell the story. Mister, let him tell the story.
Okay. So the thing is, he would always say the most inappropriate things at the worst times. So especially when
the Jewish, like when the Jewish girl was crying and said, "Why did the Nazis forget about her?"
Oh yeah, no, he would say things like that all the time. And
I'm not racist. That was just
a
a strip. That was strip just for an example.
But no, and it was bad. And so there's one time that we were walking through the hall, and you see, he was one of those kids that you're kind of like his only friend, you know, and so he follows you around, even though you tell him to go away. And so we were walking through the hall, and he says something really stupid, and all the popular kids look at us, and they give us like the look of like, what the heck is your problem? It's like, are you like they're like a no he practically screams it. It's just it makes everything so embarrassing.
Nate, if
and
I could
awkward,
say
and then-
something real quick, when I was in my school days, like there were no popular kids. It was basically like you were with these people, you were with those people. It doesn't matter. No one was popular.
Well,
Yeah, that's how it
that's
was.
Like that.
That's how it was for
Yeah.
me. That's how it's
Yeah,
always
that's not
been
how
for
it is
me.
at our school. Yeah, you have like the popular kids.
Even with what I do
and the
now, like
semi-popular
there's no
kids.
popular
Yeah.
groups or anything like that. It's just you and your friends. Like when I hung out with all the Mexican kids, like we thought we were cool. Like
Mhm.
we thought we were chill enough. Like when we talked so much crap on each other. I'm known as, here's the thing, like basically like the three words, it was me, Caesar, and Dante. So I wasn't as bad as Dante or Caesar, so I wasn't. So basically here's the list. Caesar was the legend, Dante was the myth, and I was known as the god. Because how bad we were. Like they made fun of us by giving us those nicknames.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's basically all I have. I'll finish that story later. Nate, continue. Sorry for interrupting that.
Oh no, you're good. No, it was really awkward because these are all the kids that you don't really want to think you're a creep, but
Another
You
thing,
know,
another
and-
reason
and
why I
then-
don't think there's any popular stuff in my school, sorry for interrupting you again with that whole thing, is because no one cares about what other people think about them. Like, you know what? I'm going to be weird. I don't care. Like, one time, I got really pissed off at the kids I always hung out with, with playing soccer, because we didn't play actual soccer. We juggled, and if you got out, you lined up on the wall, and you got the ball kicked at you. And I got hit 5 times one day. Like twice in the ribs, 1 in the back, and 2 in the ass, and I was just done. So I just left. I didn't care what they thought of me. I just left, and I went to go meet my friend in the parking lot. I'm going to now. I'm going to now.
and so well, it was just really awkward because these kids are the popular kids at our school, so everybody kind of like everybody knows them, and it was like the really yeah, well, and Journey and what was his name, Dallin and Elias, and and they just look at us, and I'm just like, Tristan, shut up. I'm like, yeah, first of all, you don't need to say these things. You don't need to say. And I was just like, come on, dude. And I'm like, and he has no respect for other people. Like, he just says the most awful things. And I'm just like, dude, come on. Oh, and
That's me,
and
honestly.
especially bad. It's especially bad with teachers. Like, he says awful things in front of teachers.
Okay, I don't
And
do
then
that.
the teachers just look at us and they're like, should we report you? I'm just like, Tristan, shut up. No, and so that's my story. Not too interesting, but Mm-hmm.
That just happens. Mister, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. First off, you don't need to give those you don't need to make voices. Just you don't need to give acting into this. Just say it normally.
What grade was this, Braden? Oh.
Also,
Oh.
okay. Should I go for one or no?
Yeah.
How about, okay, so I know, well, I was, at the time, I was a second year in my foods class. Technically, I was in foods 3, because the first time you have to take it at the actual school, then your second year in foods, you actually get bused to another location. So I was in the second time of being bused. Like, I was, like, my second time being at the other location, second year being at the other location. And every year, the foods 1, the freshmen and all that, would come and check out our kitchen. And we decided to do hash browns because potatoes are cheap and everything. And I was the kid, because I was a senior. I was the one that people looked up to, because like I know what we should do. Like I know what the requirements were. And I was the only one. I almost cut the tip of my thumb off when all the people were there looking up to me and stuff. Like I almost cut the tip of my thumb off, showing off knife skills. Like almost cut the tip of my thumb off. There's blood everywhere.
Oh, the thing is, I would do that too. I'd probably end up cutting my thumb off.
I hated that, dude. And I'm gonna be honest, there were some pretty cute freshmen back then in that when they came in. Just saying.
Ooh, you would not want to say that here.
Why?
They're like, oh, I have a boyfriend, even though they don't. They're like, oh, I have a boyfriend. Shut up, like, shut up.
Oh yeah, I hate that.
care.
Like when you talk to girls, like, "Hi, I have a boyfriend." Maybe I'm just trying to make a conversation because I'm bored.
Maybe I want to
Yeah.
make friends.
Okay, Robert, you
Maybe
cannot.
just trying to be
Robert,
nice.
you're not friend. You don't want to be just friends with a girl unless you like them or she's ugly to you.
No, actually, I have like 4 girlfriends. Girlfriends. Not.
Yeah,
Lady,
I used to say
do
that.
do
too.
like my grandpa says, lady friends, lady friends,
Lady
There you go.
friend.
lady friends.
That's weird.
Lady friends is just a great way to say it. It's just an amazing way to say it.
I'm not one of those hidden digit people. I'm not one of those.
Yeah. So, Jojo.
Those
come
are
up
the
with-
worst kind of people.
Also, if you guys ever want to bring up a
Sorry.
topic, just bring it up. I don't care. Just bring it up. If you want to say about something, just
Uh-huh.
bring it up. 'Cause that's what podcasts are about, like stories and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Just shut up.
Anything I can think of.
Well, I have one.
Let's go.
So, worst rage moments. Doing
Oh.
anything.
Worst
Live,
rage
Oh
moments?
boy, there's some
live,
recent
sports,
moments
anything.
on my channel about that.
Okay, Brain. Okay, Brain. That's not. This is because your rage moments are gonna go all day. So, you need.
That's so true with
gonna go-
Mister. What do you mean that may be true? That is true with you, dude.
Hey, what happened to talking about other people?
Yeah.
What happened to what?
Okay. Anyway, so rage moments.
What happened to what,
I
Jojo?
wanna
I'm at
hear from
93
you.
health and there's a
I
tank.
mean, what happened to not like talking mess about other people?
We're not talking that much crap. I mean, he even admitted it was true. Okay, okay.
Profanity.
How about that one time when someone tries to start crap between you and your ex's boyfriend?
Oh, you told me a story.
Oh.
Oh, I
Yeah,
did.
you told me this story as well.
Do you guys honestly want to hear the story?
Yeah, I want to hear the story.
Okay, so basically, let's just say this: my ex's boyfriend. Let's not say real names. Let's say his name. Let's say his name is Let me think. Let's say his name is Will. Okay, so let's say Will. Mister, stop. Seriously, stop, Mister. So let's say his name is Will. So Will basically, what's Will here? He thought, according to someone, I figured out who it was, and I'll continue. I'll say who it was after. Basically, was saying that I had plans for him and them, like, and told people to not protect them anymore because I had a plan to do with him and my ex, and all that stuff. So he really wanted to fight me, and so we ended up talking a lot. He pulled some low blows, honestly, but we're good now. And also, we kind of pranked my ex and everything, all of her friends, because he sits with them. Because like he got out of his seat, like he was gonna come kick my ass, and he came up. We just shook hands.
Mm-hmm.
But I found out it was this kid named Nick, and he was talking so much stuff. Like he kept saying that it was true, this, that, even though you can look at the text and everything. There's nothing there. There's nothing on my Facebook about me doing anything. And then he kept saying he wanted to fight me. Yet every waking, like I was on my way to the parking lot one time, and it was just me and him. I didn't even see him coming. I didn't even know he was behind me until he said it. Until he yelled at me. Like he easily could have came at me if he wanted to, but he didn't. And the best part, all of my Mexican friends, like, we got your back, dude, and all that. And I now have a nickname for him. We call him Limp Dick Nick.
That's great.
And
Well,
and
that's
his
the best
sister
part.
even came up. His sister even came up, like, if you and my brother start fighting, don't. I'm gonna hop in there. I'm not afraid to fight a guy. And I was like, if you're gonna hit me, I'm not afraid to hit back. Honestly, if here's another thing. I don't agree with the law saying that a woman can literally beat the crap out of a guy and not get in trouble, and a guy can barely hit a girl and he goes to jail. I do not agree with that whatsoever.
Yeah.
Well, I hope no one does, 'cause that's not really a fair
Because, like,
thing.
say that actually happened. See, she actually got in the fight and she hit me once and I hit her back, same force. I could have gotten in a lot of trouble for that.
Yeah.
Which is honestly ridiculous. Hold on, you guys keep talking. I'm gonna check the how long the stream's been going for.
Okay.
All right,
So next rage moment story.
rage. Does it have to be in a game?
It can be anything.
Oh boy,
Oh,
oh boy. No, let's get off the topic of game stuff. Let's get some real life experiences. Honestly, we need to get more of that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
kinda like the real life stuff.
So it can be anything. Any
Let's
kind
just-
of situation.
So real life.
Yeah.
Let's do real life rage moments, things that piss you off in real life that you honestly wish you could have done something about if you didn't do anything about it.
And back in Kingman,
I don't know.
well,
what
these
you're talking
people decided to F with me, and Tom. Well,
about. Wait, was I there?
it was. No, you were there, but not where we were.
When was this?
Back there, it was. Do you remember where
What?
my old house was? Like down the street from you.
Yeah.
Like instead of the one going down the street, all the way down the street, it was the one to your left, like down the.
I know. You're the house that you guys used to live
Yeah.
in when I first moved there.
Yeah. Well, that house, and well, we were going up that house and up near it, and people thought it'd be funny to jump on his back, so I pulled him off, punched the little brother. The oldest one tried to defend him. He ran off. Then I smashed the oldest brother's face into an electric box. Yeah.
I'm not, Robert, I'm not gonna say
Yeah.
you, Robert. You were not that old back then, so I'm not gonna say it was all you. I know Thomas probably did half of that.
No, he did nothing. He couldn't do anything. He would have hurt him.
Basically, you didn't really. I'm not gonna say. I'm gonna kind of call some BS on that because like I know you were still pretty big for the kind of kid for how young you were, but I don't think you were strong enough. Like I mean, you probably scared them off enough, but I don't think you did any actual damage to them.
Oh no, I did a lot of damage to them.
I don't think you did, but that's my opinion. Because Robert, you were like a third grader. You were a third grader.
Oh no. This was like in like 6th grade.
That was like right before we left, and you were down the street already.
Oh, something like that.
You were in the house
Well,
way down the street, Robert.
I'm 5th grade in that. I don't know. It happened though. It was crazy. Then like a couple years later, those kids got arrested and went to jail.
I wonder why. I have a story how
They tried to shoplift.
when I lived in California, my grandma's head got busted open by the tractor.
Oh God.
Really?
Basically, like, we had a tractor. We had, like, a 2-acre property. We had a tractor. We had all that kind of stuff. We had a shop on there and everything. I actually really miss that property. I really do. Fucking banks. Fuck this country. Anyways, that's another topic I'm going to start next. Actually, that just reminded me of another topic I'll start next. But, so basically, my grandpa didn't see her, and he was lowering the barrel and hit her in the head. Like, she was fine and everything, but there was, like, a lot of blood, and I was, like 3. I was, like, Nana's gonna die! I honestly thought my grandma was gonna die because I've never seen so much blood before. I was like, no, Grandma, no, Nana, you can't die. Like, honestly, like, that's what I was like. I remember it very vividly. Let's get on this topic. What do you guys think of the United States as a country?
Okay.
Cool.
Wait, say again?
What do you think of the United States as a country? Use one word. Starting with Robert, use one word to describe the United States.
I can't do it in one word. I can do it in like 3,
Do it in 3.
maybe 4.
Do as little as you can.
Not the best, but not good.
Not the best, but not the worst, you mean. Jojo, what do you think?
Wait.
Honest opinion, Jojo. I want honest opinion.
Yeah, what?
You actually like this country.
Yeah.
Mister,
Okay, what? Oh my god, hold up, guys.
what do you think of this country in one word? Okay, and Nate?
Mm, could be better.
Could be a lot better. Mine, I honestly despise this country with almost every inch of its being. And if I could, I would move out, but leave the country, but I don't have enough money to go where I want to. So I'm stuck with it, but it's not, I'm gonna be honest, it's not all bad, it's not all that bad.
Well, I think there's a lot of corruption in
There
this
is a
country.
lot of corruption. Because, I mean, there
the
is a lot
country-
of corruption. I'm not gonna get into the conspiracy
There's a lot of,
theories like I
like-
normally would, because I don't need that on my stream, because you know how Mista
Yeah.
is with that stuff.
And there's a lot of other problems that we deal with in America, you know.
That we shouldn't be. Here's,
Yeah,
I'm gonna
like, there's
list,
a lot of, like,
I'm gonna list 3 things I have wrong with this country. Just 3 out of like that my many reasons. The whole feminist, SJW, transgender stuff that's going on, which is all BS in my opinion. Oh yeah, anybody who's watching this, if you're, I'm binary, I can be whatever gender I want whenever I want. Honestly, I don't care if you die. I don't care. Because you are just a waste of space in this country,
Yo,
honestly.
chill.
yeah. Well, so the thing is,
It's a mental,
lot
it's a
of-
mental disorder that they make them literally think
Yeah.
that they can be a guy one day and a girl the next day. Or no, I'm not, I'm neither, I'm this, I identify as this. No, you don't. You're either male
Yeah.
or you're either male or
it's-
female.
well,
There's only
it's-
2. There's something in between for sure. There's definitely something in between because there's, you know, we've seen that. But other than that, no, there's nothing more than that.
Masturbate.
Is anybody in this stream, does anybody in this podcast disagree that there's only 2 genders with something in between?
I don't say there's
No.
2,
I agree.
but I'm not saying there's more than 2.
It's like saying that there could be a transgender dog or a cat.
Oh my god.
You
That's
know.
just, wow.
What's your other problems with?
Okay, there's that. Okay, that's like one of the main things. Then there's how the country gives more money to the NFL than anything else in the country. The government gives more money to the NFL than anything else in this country. More
Yeah.
than the homeless and all of that stuff.
Yeah, that's dumb.
And then
Yeah,
what's
it's
the other one?
annoying.
There's one more.
I know. I'm like,
That's the third thing, our education system. Yeah, I actually, there's. Well,
I'm like, we wouldn't have rich people or good leaders if it wasn't for teachers, but yet they get paid crap.
well. They well, they're all, but then there's also teachers. But then here's the thing. I think the reason why they I'm gonna counter argue myself with this one. I hate the education system in this country. It's a reason why I want to get out, so my kids can have a better future. Like I want to go to Finland or Ireland, mainly Finland
Yeah.
because they are #1 in education of all time. Well, not of
Yeah,
all
go to
time,
somewhere
but
that's
currently
got
they
good
are.
Education.
We're not even in the top 10 for education because of the
That
Common
really
Core.
doesn't.
But here's also another thing. I think a lot of teachers don't care about the students. Like they don't even care anymore. They're just trying to get paid. Is because they just did it just so they can get paid. Honestly, if you're gonna be a teacher, you have to do it for the kids because how much you get paid. I've met
Yeah.
teachers. Yeah, I know most don't, but there's also teachers who don't care about the students at all.
Yeah, I've had a lot of teachers that didn't care, and then I've had some teachers that cared a lot and were really good.
Yeah,
You
like
know,
my old food teacher, Mr. Edward Garola, honestly one of my favorite teachers of all time. Like every year we had a steak day, we ate steak, all that stuff. It was so good back then.
Mhm.
Yeah, like our
Well,
last one, my last year there, we got to try tenderloin, New York, flat iron, and ribeye.
Oh, that sounds good.
I mean, you didn't get much. Like he cut into small pieces so everybody could try it, but it didn't fill you up or anything. But it was cooked medium rare and everything.
Oh
And
man,
then,
that sounds really
and thanks to
good.
him, like I actually, thanks to that class, I can easily cook for myself. Like I made a gastrique not too long ago. It's just fun fact. If he wants to know the recipe, I'm gonna give it out. So basically, you make caramel in a pot, which is just sugar and water, and you let it sit for a long time until you get like dark brown bubbles. You add whatever kind of vinegar to pick based off the berries. I did red wine, and I put in raspberries, and it basically made this nice raspberry sauce. And you put it over chicken,
yeah.
and it's the best thing ever. Like honestly, like I feel it's the kind of sauce that you could actually go up. It also sounds very fancy. Like just imagine going into like the college library, you see a cute girl sitting there in a big book, and like, hey, how are you? Like start talking to her. Would you like to come back to my place for dinner? I'm cooking a raspberry gastrique on chicken. She's like, oh, so fancy. He's got 10 times more handsomer. And then you go back to your place, and then you actually do it. You're good. Because honestly, the way to you know how they always say a way to the man's heart is food? No, it's the other way around.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Because women love men who
Or
can
if you
cook.
can cook.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, if you can cook.
Exactly. Robert, what are your thoughts on that? He's not back. Oh, he's not back yet, is he?
What? What happened?
Robert, what are your thoughts on that whole cooking thing that we just talked about?
Oh my god, I was blacked out that whole time.
Never mind then.
I was out. I was on my phone.
What was our topic before?
I don't remember, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Like that's what the whole point of the podcast. You just keep going. You just go places. You just go places.
Just go. Let's do it. Oh wait. Oh yeah, we're talking about. Well, just one thing I wanted to add for the American thing is, like, I don't agree with a lot of the decisions that people make in our country, and like.
It's
Yeah,
not the
well, I mean,
best
like, it's
though.
a
Honestly,
safer
if you think
country.
America's the greatest country, you are absolutely wrong.
Yeah, no, I'm like, if you're gonna go to, you gotta go to like Europe. They got great.
Something.
No, some parts of Europe are good. Like I said, like Finland.
Yeah,
Oh yeah,
Scandinavia, but
Finland's
those
pretty.
places are so
Finland's
safe.
pretty. Finland's okay. Ireland's decent. I don't know about Scotland very much.
Well,
Those
not
are the only two I
Northern
know
I-
for
I'm
sure that
pretty
are like
sure-
okay.
I think Northern Ireland has some issues with their
Yeah,
government.
yeah.
but-
Northern Ireland does have some
other
issues
than-
because they're technically part of they're technically part of Britain and all that stuff. So like, there's some issues
part of
going
it-
on with that whole thing.
Part of Ireland wants to stay with Britain, I think.
And then
the other part
the
doesn't.
South and the North, they have like this whole thing going on because
Yeah,
like
and
half them
they're-
wants to
and
go,
they're-
half them don't.
Yeah, it's
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
yeah.
I have
No,
something
I
we
had
should
an
talk
aunt
about.
that went
Have
there.
you guys seen Salt Bay?
Yeah.
Doing what?
Salt Bay, like it's a guy like he sprinkles the salt like all fancy just all over the meat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's not a Salt Bay. My foods teacher, dude, like he sent me a video of the class, like, cause like me and him still talk, cause like he's like my friend now. And actually, I went in today just like to hang out, cause he doesn't care if I do. Like he doesn't care if I come and hang out, help him out. So today was steak day in that class, and he let me have some. Today was basically their steak day. And I went in and like basically we did like we watched like Salt Bay compilations, and he even picked up the flat iron, smacked it, flopped it down into like the salt thing and everything, dude. He was honestly one of my favorite teachers. He was amazing. Let's do one more topic and we'll finish off this podcast.
All right.
Let's. Well, actually, no. Actually, never mind. Never mind. Wait, hold on. Let me say this. Actually, let me say this, Mister. I hope first off, Mister. I hope your party settings are on so they can actually hear you. You only had it set for that one stream before, didn't you? No.
No.
Nate, I hope yours are good. I hope everybody's settings
Yeah,
are
mine
good
are.
in here. They're not on
Yeah,
all
I
of
just-
them.
Mine are on. Mine are on. Or let me check quickly.
It should be share voice, always allowed to share voice. Share voice with everyone.
I've never
yeah,
taken
I'm
mine
on
off
always
ever
allowed.
since.
Yeah,
I'm on
I've never
allowed.
taken mine off.
Mister, yours is off, isn't it? Yeah, the stream can't hear you at all. You should just
No,
left
that's
it
okay.
always
Right.
on. You should just had it always on, dude. I told you.
Braden
Well-
didn't really say anything important. So.
Yeah.
Okay,
Probably like
well,
30
I know
minutes.
this thing's about to end, but they can hear me now, so.
Well, yeah. Well, I'm about to end the stream. I'm about to end this podcast. But, anyways, yeah. Oh my gosh, I was supposed to start Stardew Valley 20 minutes ago. Fuck. So basically, thank you for people who joined, and thank you guys for coming onto the podcast. Next time, I'm trying to get a variety of people. Basically, it's only Death Riders. I'm gonna try to get some different Death Riders on next time. Get some other conversations. And thank you for viewing our podcast. I'll see you guys later.